Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is an H&M haul. I have some very cozy, very warm, wintry pieces to share with you, so I do hope you enjoy this video and get some inspiration out of it. If you do, make sure you hit that like button before you leave today, and let's get started. First up, we have this fine knit turtleneck sweater from H&M. This is a viscose blend, but it's super light and airy, very soft on the skin. It feels much more luxurious than the cost of it, so I definitely think this is a wonderful layering piece. The colder it gets outside, the warmer you need to be. I think this is a great foundation piece to start off with and then just build upon that. I'm absolutely in love with this dark chocolate brown color. It has been trending for this fall and probably through the winter as well, and I'm here for it. I absolutely love the way it looks. It's just so rich and luxurious looking. I love that this is a thin turtleneck. It's very fitted on the body. It is not too long, very easy to tuck in. It's not creating any bulk, so this is just a fabulous piece to start with. I've paired this turtleneck with these wide leg trousers, also from H&M. They are very silky in feel, but they are made of a tencel blend, but still that silky feel to them just makes them feel a lot more luxurious and more expensive than they are, and kind of elevates your style a little bit. They do have an elastic waistband to keep you nice and comfortable, but you can easily hide that with a nice wide belt like I did in the cutaway. Sometimes that elastic waistband makes it look a little too casual and laid back, but wearing that belt just hides that completely, and you can really elevate these to a little bit more of a more chic look. Now, I think they're a little bit too short on me, unfortunately. I am 5'8" for reference, and I am wearing some heeled booties here, which is the way I prefer to wear wide leg pants. You can easily dress these down with a pair of trainers if you're into that, a pair of loafers or flats of some sort, or if you're just a little bit shorter than me, you can probably get away with those heeled booties very easily. Next up is this sweater vest. I love the way this cream color is contrasting so boldly against this dark brown turtleneck. And sweater vests are continuing to be a very hot trend for the fall and winter. It's sleeveless and the armholes are super wide to give you a very casual look, and has two slits on either side also to give you a very casual feel. I love the way that they hang over these pants and the way that they drape over the top. Letting the top be just a little bit on the tighter side is really the way to go, so that you at least have something fitted underneath and a little bit something wider and looser on top. I just love how that looks. I did try belting this, and I did also try tucking it in. Both ways I'm not too crazy about. I think this is definitely a piece that you have to keep out and loose and just keep it very comfy and cozy and very laid back and casual. And I finish off the look with this really adorable shearling purse. This is a faux shearling, but you wouldn't think of it from the look of it, maybe from the touch, but really not from the look. And I love this really heavy duty gold chain. I mean, this is very substantial. It has some nice weight to it, and it really gives this a much elevated look. I love adding texture to my outfits. I think it is a great way to finish off your look. It really helps carry the eye from your entire look and just gives you so many visual points to take note of. And I think that is what really truly makes an elevated outfit. This is $29.99 if you can believe it. I think it just looks much more expensive than it is. And I'm really considering keeping this because it's just adorable. Here we have an oversized knit sweater. This is a gorgeous taupe color, and it has a mock neck with a little bit of detail on the sleeve, and you can see it's a bit of a dropped sleeve, giving it a very oversized look. It has two large slits up on either side, which I'm absolutely loving, and the back of the neck also has a little bit of a slit, which I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I like the look of that as well. I did have a little bit of trouble tucking it in. I think it took a little bit of coaxing to get it just quite right, but I don't think you have to tuck this in. I love the slits on the side, and for that reason, you can just leave it out because it's just got that nice element about it that gives it a very elevated look without having to do that tuck. The sleeves were coming up just a little bit short on my arms, but I'm not mad about that at all. I think this is a very lovely sweater, really elevated in the look of it, and I'm really happy that I came across it. Before I jump into the next item, a big warm welcome to all those fabulous subscribers who are returning each week, leaving your lovely comments. I love communicating with you and getting to know you. Thank you so much for being here. It really means so much to me. And if you are new here, hello, my name is Maria. If you're enjoying this video so far, please consider subscribing. It's that little red button down below. Please hit it and you can join this little family. Of course, it's free. We're all about chic and feminine fashion here, and I'd love for you to come back and visit again soon. All right, here's the next piece. I didn't forget my ladies who are in those colder climates, so I did want to add a couple of coats into the mix. This first one is this wool coat, and this is a very oversized look on me. However, I do think it's probably because I need to size down to a small. The size medium that I'm wearing here just feels a little bit too roomy. Even if I was wearing something very bulky and layered underneath, I think it was just giving me a little bit too much room. So I think a small would probably fit me a lot better. I didn't feel that this wool really felt or looked that nice, and I thought that they can do a much better job on it. I did think it looked a little bit on the cheap side. It was certainly quite wrinkled, and I tried to get as much of the wrinkles out of it as possible, but I think that was also kind of weighing down my opinion on the way that this looked. What I do love about this coat is the ability to tie in that waist and really cinch it. That is one of my favorite things about wearing a long coat. For me, it has to have that waist belt in the middle to really help cinch you in and give you a little bit of definition. Even when you're layered up and bundled up, I think just giving you some definition there really helps a whole lot. Do I think this coat is worth $199? I'd say not so much. I think there are some definitely better options out there, and two of which I'll be showing you in a little bit. I've been on the hunt for some faux leather trousers. I found these flares on H&M. I thought I'd give them a try, but honestly, I think I'm looking more for a wide leg pant than a flared. These flares are just way too tight through my hips and bum area, and not tight like they're too small on me tight, but that's just the way they are. They're very, very fitted, and it's not the look I was going for. I do think they're coming up just a little short on me. You know this girl loves to wear her heels. When they're flared like this, I really love that really elongating look by having them seamlessly brush against the floor and you don't see the heels, but it just looks like you're that much taller. Now for this type of pant, I would definitely wear something to cover my bum and cover my hip area. I would not wear anything tight on top, so I'm balancing off the flare at the bottom with a little bit something oversized on top. We're having a huge heat wave, and being that these are vegan leather, it just felt like plastic bags on my thighs, and it was just not a comfortable feeling. So keep that in mind if you are in warmer weather. These really stick to you. I think I'll be sending these back, unfortunately. If you have milder weather like I do, I think this faux shearling vest is really the way to go. If you have to bundle up just a little bit on those cooler days, but not go overboard, I think this is absolutely perfect. I think this is so darling and cozy. I've never tried a vest like this in the past, but I really love the way it looks. I love that texture, mixing the textures with the faux leather pants. This has a high collar and a zip front, so easy to get in and out of. I love that contrast with the dark brown turtleneck underneath. I just love the way that looks. It's really nice and elevated in appearance. I've never tried these vests before, but I'm really happy about it. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. I think it's great for a very laid back casual look and a wonderful day-to-day outfit that needs just a little bit more of a little bundle up. I am so excited for this belted jacket. I absolutely loved it when I put it on. It's only $59.99. It's made of a recycled polyester, but the look and feel of it just makes it look a little bit more elevated and a little bit more expensive than what it actually is. I love that tie belt detail. Of course, I love to cinch in my waist. It's a wonderful length, just hitting me at the hips, and it does not have any button closures, so it's really just kind of a wrap and go kind of style. It has very roomy big pockets in the front to keep your hands warm, and it does not have a lapel, so if you're wearing like a very thick, chunky roll neck sweater, it's going to be wonderful not to have that excess bulk there. Of course, you can also layer a scarf around there with no problem at all. I really love this jacket. I can't say enough good things about it. It just feels so good and feels so right on me, and I just love the way it fit. This cape, oh my goodness, so this is such a departure for me. I have seen it on the runways, I've seen it on other women. I've never tried it before, but been so curious about it and wanted to see what it was like. I do think this is something to wear on a more formal occasion, perhaps wearing it to a winter wedding or holiday festivities of some sort, perhaps on New Year's night. I don't think this is more of your everyday kind of coat, but you can probably dress this down. I just have not styled it enough to really get a comfortable feel for it. This is the size extra small / small, but it is absolutely enormous, but you know, obviously that's the look of it. It's supposed to be like a cape. It has some snap closures down the front, which are hidden, so I do love that nice clean look. It has nice big pockets on the side to keep you nice and warm. I'm really curious to see what you think of it because I'm really falling in love with it. I'm very tempted to keep it, even though I don't have the weather here in Southern California for it. I just love a good sweater dress in the fall and winter, and I'm really happy with the way this H&M sweater dress looks. It is nice and loose in the silhouette. I'm wearing a size small. I do like the way that looks. I would prefer not to size down any further on this because I love that it's not hugging my body anywhere on my silhouette. I did try cinching in my waist and I love that look as well with a nice thin belt. I also zhuzhed it up a little bit just to give myself a little bit more of a relaxed feel. I love that big slit up the side of one leg to give you a little bit more room to move around in, and I'm wearing it with some little low booties, but I think wearing a knee-high boot or a thigh-high boot with this would be just as fabulous. It is a polyester blend of some sort with just a little hint of 3% wool in there. Not feeling any itch at all. It does feel really comfortable and cozy. Very nice for the cost of it. I just think it's a wonderful everyday sweater dress. I've thrown on this super chunky cable knit cardigan sweater over the top of this dress. I just love the way this looks. This is such an elevated look. It's perfect for the workplace, perfect for going out to dinner, perfect for a Christmas morning. I really just love how this looks. This long cardigan is so versatile. Wear it in a casual way over a pair of jeans, wear it over a shorter dress. I just think you can wear this in so many different ways. I've also thrown a belt over the dress and cardigan. I just love how that looks as well. Really elevates it that much more and cinches in your waist just a little bit. I'm somehow going to try to convince myself to keep this piece despite my mild weather here because it is so comfy and cozy. I can easily wear it as a piece of outerwear when I need to, and for that reason, I'm probably going to keep it. All my sizes and shopping links are down below in case something has caught your eye and you'd like to check it out, but I hope I've given you some inspiration for some fall and winter outfits this season. Let me know what your favorite pieces were. Again, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that little red subscribe button down below and join this family. Don't forget to give this video a big like. It really helps small creators like myself. Lets YouTube know that you enjoy this content from me and pushes it out to more and more fabulous women like you. So please go ahead and do that as well. It really helps me out. Share this with a friend if you want to, maybe on your Facebook page. It would really also help get this out to more fabulous ladies. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the very next video, coming very soon to you, and have a wonderful day.